Alright, you beautiful bastards. If you guys have been paying attention to the games in Alter, you guys know that we went 7-0 throughout the regular season. So we had a first round bye. So game 1 we didn't even have to play. The game number 2 we went ahead and won 28-14. So here we go in our third playoff game with an opportunity to make it to the ship, the big game, the head honcho, the hoo-ha, I don't know, this bunch of goofy, this Super Bowl, damn it. And I take a look and this man is stacked. And I'm like, damn it, man, why couldn't I get matched up with somebody with a bunch of base golds, man? Where the hell did this guy come from with all these damn top-notch players? So, not gonna lie, a little worried that this man got the goons, man. And speaking of goons, Ahman Green, woo, them ankles. Ahman Green trying his best to keep a spot in the starting lineup, and that was one hell of a run, showcasing speed, agility, elusiveness, juking. One hell of a run, putting me on the board early, and my opponent decides to go with the play action, and we get the sack. Very next play, we get a block shed. We force the incomplete pass. So 3rd and 20 right here. He's going to chuck it up right at us, but we force the incomplete pass. He is going to go on ahead and settle for a punt. And I could already tell the play that he came out with, the very first play he tried to play action play, was a very, very, very good play. I've gone up against it a few times. Usually they cancel the play action though, but you know it's the I don't know the name of the play, but it's like a post on the left side and a crossing route on the right side, and it's a tough play. So just seeing that, I'm like, okay, it's a good thing we got a sack on that first play. So because that I've gone up against somebody who ran that one play just primarily, and it was difficult. It's a headache, but we end up scoring again, keeping it on the ground, moving the ball, you know, periodically without having to pass the ball, and that's always a good sign. So very next drive, he decides to come out in the same play that said, you know, it's difficult to stop, it's a little headache, and we get a sack. So twice he comes out in that play. I don't know how that wasn't a pick, man. Twice he comes out in that play, twice he ends up getting sacked. So hopefully he can just think that he has to abandon that. So I decided to take a look at his team because I was curious, you know, because his team looked really, really stacked. And you know, with the Herman Moore and the Antonio Brown, and you know, definitely got some goons up and down the lineup. Definitely has himself a very good team. I just noticed, was that the did he have the incognito? Hopefully it's not the identified version of it, man. That way then that bastard knew where I was at all times, man. That's so cheese. He's got a ton of speed with Irvin, and yeah, he's got a lot of speed. He comes out in a wide receiver screen. Thankfully, we end up getting the stop, not allowing him to pass the line of scrimmage. And right there, not the best read. He just kind of chucks it up, but Xavier Rhodes is there to catch the pick off of the deflection. And right here, we are looking deep up top to find anybody, but unfortunately, we cannot, and we end up fumbling. And as soon as that happened, I kind of had to stop and say to myself, I'm an idiot. I came out dominating on the ground the first 2 possessions. First time I come out in a pass and try to get things going on through the air, and what do? My goofy ass fumbles, but thankfully Kraus comes through with the one-hand interception to go on ahead and kind of just let me get a redo, a mulligan from that interception. So right here, we go deep over towards the middle, and we end up getting a big completion. True clock engaged as always. You guys know I love my true clock. And right here, we end up going to the crossing route, and we get Antonio Brown right there. We're within the red zone, and again, trying to take as much time as possible. If not time, I'm taking them timeouts. You got to give or take. Either I'm taking time or I'm taking timeouts. Either way, I'm taking something. And we pick up the first down right there with Adrian Peterson. And right there, we go to the backfield, but he was all over that, and thankfully, we end up dropping it, because if I caught that, probably would have been a big hit fumble or something like that. But we end up scoring, going up 21-0, and I really think that it all started with just that very first play where we got that sack, put him in a tough situation, and we just jumped off to a very early lead. Because I say this all the time, and if you've been playing Madden as long as I've been playing, you know, I've been playing this game over 15 years, that it doesn't take you long to know when somebody's good at the game. You know right away, you know, because majority of people run the formations, the plays. You start, you know, it's repetitive. You know what schemes are very difficult to stop, what are some of the better plays in the game, and you start seeing these over and over. So it doesn't take you long to know if somebody is good. Every once in a while, though, you'll be tricky. Every once in a while, you'll be like, yo, I don't know if this kid is good or he's an idiot, but things are working out for him. Because every once in a while, I'll get somebody like that. Like, I still don't know if this kid is good, because the way things are going, like, he may be good, but then he did a few questionable things where he just may be an idiot, that things are kind of just working out for him. I'm not sure where to decipher. And again, if you guys play Madden as long as I have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And right there, just unfortunate for him, man. He ends up dropping the pass right there, and we end up catching the interception. So things just went downhill from him from the beginning, and that's exactly how I like it. Things going downhill for my opponent and things working out for me. And a drop pass like that just lets you know that EA is on my side, and I love it. Whenever EA is on my side, I'm out there with open arms, like, please continue this. I love it. Don't stop. So 2nd and 10 right there. We get another big run, and we just completely dominated on the ground. And again, you'll be surprised how many people, if you guys are interested in the plays that I run, the scheme that I run, I released a mini scheme from the New Orleans playbook. I'm sure you just YouTube Mr. Golden. I would put a link in the description, but I say I'm going to do it, but I'm probably not going to do it because I'm too lazy. As we get another interception by Sean Taylor off of deflection. That's 2 deflection interceptions, man. Actually, I think 3. Right? Xavier Rhodes, Sean Taylor, and then wasn't there one that was, I don't know, just a ton of interceptions that his guys are just like dropping, and we're just capitalizing off of it and catching in the midair. But just YouTube Mr. Golden Mutt mini scheme, and you'll probably be able to find it. And a lot of people just aren't, built to stop a heavy run attack. There are definitely some people that I play against, and, they shut me down. I try, and they're like, little man, you ain't going nowhere. You think this is going to work? And I just get slapped up. It happens. It definitely happens. But for the most part, 70% of the people I face just have, trouble with the run. And you add on top of that scheming around the run with, like I have a bunch of amazing run blocking tight ends. I make sure that if I have receivers in there, I make sure to have my best run blocking receivers. I always make sure that I have, fast linemen if they're pulling and things like that. I try to build success through the ground, and you should try it, man. You'll be surprised on just how many games you can win without needing to pass the ball. And when you do need to pass the ball, I don't know. I'm in trouble. I know like 4 passing plays, and they all suck. But that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, I could tell that it was a game against somebody who knew what they was doing, but things just went downhill extremely quickly from the first play. He was just getting sacks and dropping passes, and we were getting interceptions, and we were just I could just tell we just took him out of his game plan from the very beginning. And that's what I like to see, taking my opponent out their game plan. So we are 1 win away from going to the Super Bowl, which hopefully we can go on ahead and have accomplished. And actually we end up getting a message, and I don't check my message often because I have my notifications off, so not often do I check my messages. And usually when I do, I'll just go after like a good game, I'll check. But like this guy, he wasn't picking his plays after a while, so I kind of figured he was sending me a message, and I thought it was going to be some people like, you suck, you live in your mother's basement, you spend a lot of money on your team, because I get those quite often. But not too many people actually show sportsmanship and respect and say good game and stuff like that. So definitely shout out to my opponent for actually having some class, because believe me, I've shown videos where people I just get yelled at all the time just because I'm a YouTuber, and they don't know I'm a YouTuber, they just see the team that I have. But anyways, nonetheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. 1 win away from the Super Bowl. Well, we're in our Super Bowl, actually. Our very next season's gameplay will be of us in my first Super Bowl in All-Pro second string or whatever string I'm in. And hopefully we can go on ahead and bring that ship home, baby. It's your boy GS, man. Follow me on Twitter if you guys do not already. Here's the rewards that we got. We got ourselves the 3 competitive badges, And I think, did I get a pro pack? I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. I don't think I got a pro pack this early in the division rankings. But anyways, Super Bowl, next game. Looking forward to it. Hopefully I end up winning. It's your boy GS Man. See you guys next time. Peace!